Hello guys, in today's video we are going to make a survival game. A survival game is a really popular type of game, so I decided, well, it has popular games, so I decided to make a tutorial on it. So yeah, anyways, let's get into it. Before we get into it, please make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and also check out INA. I'll leave it in the description. And yeah. So, actually, in the comments, sorry. Anyways, go to the costumes, and then, obviously, make your own character. I'll just make a simple red square. Okay. Then I'm gonna give it some eyes. Okay. Alright. Now that we got this, goofy guy, we're gonna go to code, events, get the most important block. Ha! When green flag clicked. Then we're gonna get a forever loop, and then go back to motion, and this part's optional. If you want, you can set the rotation style to left and right. And then, we're gonna get a if then, duplicate it, or actually, go to sensing, get a key space pressed, and then duplicate it. Make sure you have 4. And then you can make the wasp keys, the arrows keys. Just make the keys anything you want. But yeah. Yes. Oh, D. Okay. Then we're gonna go to motion. Get a change Y, up and down, and a change X. Fine. And then negative. Oh. Okay. So now we have smooth movement. Now to this part. Also, set the X and Y position to 0, 0. Whenever you start the game. Okay. And then here's the part. Get a point in direction. And then for W, for the up arrow, or the up key, I'll make it point that way. For this, I'll make it point down. Remember, this is optional. This, make it point backwards. And for this, it's gonna be forward. Okay, so now, okay. But if you do not like this, then, as I don't like it too myself, you can keep it. But if you don't like it, then what you can do is go to variables, make a new variable, or change the my variable to my, standing for mouse y, and then, or actually no, sorry, mouse x, sorry. So unx. Then we're going to set unx to the player's X position. Okay. It's always going to set it to that. And then we will always point in the direction. And sorry. Then get an if, then else. And then if mx is more than 0, we will point this way. The player will point this way. But if it's not, then it will point this way. So now, oh, okay, problem. How do I fix this? Okay, let's open this. Okay. As you can see, we are not turning. Oh, I get it. So, this is actually supposed to be for this, the mouse. The reason why it isn't working as well, we're putting it in the player sprite, in that player, and not in the mouse sprite. But the mouse does not have a sprite. So, well, how do we do this? Get rid of the X position, go to sensing, and get a mouse. My mistake. Sorry about that. Now, okay, alright, we faced another problem. How about, okay, so as you can see, well, since we are setting the X to this, we're not, well, turning. And the line, and let's call this an invisible line. IL is always stay in the middle. So to change that, we have to make sure the mouse X is going to, the invisible line is changing because of the player X. So now it is working. Okay. Alright, that was a lot. That was some mistakes I made. Sorry about that. But yeah. Alright. Now here's another optional part. We make a variable and call it X. We'll call it PX. Because we don't need that. We're going to set PX to 0. And then we're going to set, not PX, X to a 5 for like every key that we press. But it also might be -5 because for some of them, for A and S. Then we'll change the Y, or X, or Y, by the variable, and then, yeah. Okay, so that did nothing. But now, let me show you. We are going to set X to 0.8 times itself. Actually, X times 0.8, sorry. And then once we do that, okay. Nothing has actually changed. Okay. Is there any way we can fix this? Well, we can try this way. See? Yeah. Not really working out, isn't it? Well, I can get rid of this. And then take this. So I'm just going to test this. Okay. Oh. But now we we're only going in vertical lines. So that won't do us any good at all. Okay. Pretty sure we can't do this sadly. Okay. So then how do we do this? Okay. Maybe we cannot do this sadly. Okay. So I just cut a part out because well we can try, you know. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyways, now that we have the movement for the player and the turning system, now we have to, well, make, now we have to make a new sprite, and then call it weapons, or actually, upgrades. Weapons we'll work on later. And we have the upgrades. Now, for this, we're only going to make one upgrade. So, we're going to make a simple square box. Put it up there. And then, it's going to go to 0, 0. Let's start the game. Or actually, 0, 125. I meant. Okay. Now up there. So for the first upgrade, I will make a speed upgrade. So I'm gonna copy, paste that. Alright, now we have the speed effect. How do we make it work? Well, we're going to hide the original sprite. You can show it for now. And then, you get to choose between 3 to 5. I recommend that. 3 to 5 upgrades you can choose from. I'll just do 3. Clone. And then actually, we're going to start at 75, and then we are going to change the X by 75. That's good. So now, oh yeah, forgot. Go to Control, and then get our one start as clone. Show. Okay. And then, all right. So now we have, well, now we have the clones. The upgrades. All right. Sorry, I didn't need to do that. Actually, I'll just make them more spaced out, just a little bit more. That's better. Kinda. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna make it 100. Alright. Nice. Nice and spaced out. Okay. So, before we start working on the bridge, we have to make the weapons. For the weapon, right now, we're only gonna have one weapon. A knife. Like a simple gray knife. I guess. But yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's make it a little more skinnier. It's that thick. Okay. Maybe a little bit more smaller. Alright, okay. A knife is, alright. Then we're gonna go to code. When green flash clicked, control, forever loop, and go to motion, and the knife will always go to the player. Okay. Then, it's always going to point to the mouse pointer. Oh, and also make sure it is like this. Okay. And then actually, hold on. Okay. And then it's going to move 40 steps. Or actually, 60. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Alright, so how do we do this? Okay, so maybe not moving it 60 steps. Since, well, let me see. How about we just move it away from the player? In the costume. Like, yeah, that's good. Okay. Just a little bit more closer. Alright. This is good. And then another optional, you can make it like lunge out a little bit. But the penalty is it goes back to the player a little bit. So duplicate this. Get an if then. And then go to sensing, space, or just mouse down, any key. And then go to looks, switch costume to 1 second. To 2 for 0.5 seconds. Then we'll select that for 12 seconds. And then just back to costume 1. Oh, and it also starts at costume 1, of course. But yeah. Okay. It should be a little bit more further, I think. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Now start. Okay. Now we got a weapon. Then we'll go back to upgrades. And then we'll make more upgrades. Second upgrade I will make is going to be, well, another knife. Plus 1 knife. So knife. Alright. Okay. And then for my third upgrade, for now, just 3. Do extra HP, or just more HP. Oh, for that. Oh. Okay. Heal. Hopefully. Oh, for HP. Some smaller extra pluses. Okay, that's good. Now if I start the game, also hide that. Alright. Oh. Okay. Then you're gonna want to get a next costume. Put it in there. And start as costume 1. Okay. Alright. So now we have upgrades. But unfortunately, that's all the time we got for today, I guess. If you guys enjoyed, please smash, don't pass, that like button, subscribe, comment. Also, I recommend checking out INA. But yeah, have a great day, and yeah.